one of the best things you can do for your body is actually one of the simplest things you can do for your body, which is just spend a little bit more time working and being on the ground. Now look, we've been around for 10,000 years as our modern form, which means I'm a little fatter than I was 10,000 years ago. My femur's a little bit longer, but it's basically the same body, same spine, same hip, same shoulder. One of the things we know about the complex human system is that it is self-tuning. And one of the things that's happened over the course of 2.5 million years is that we used to sleep on the ground, eat on the ground, work on the ground, toilet on the ground, and now we don't actually spend much time on the ground. And one of the easiest ways that you can improve your health and well-being is actually to get up and down off the ground a little bit more, which is easier said than done. So we know that there's a good test to look at longevity, your ability to get up and down off the ground effortlessly without lots of support. It's a nice indicator of mortality. But it turns out one of the easiest things to do is to work on the ground a little bit. So I've got a little bit of a working desk here. This is just a laptop platform. And what people think is that there's only one way to be on the ground. And what's great about being on the ground is that it forces us to spend time in some of these end ranges of hip function. So here I am sitting cross-legged, and I'm able to work in this position for a little while. And what I want to show you is that it's not just cross-legged. You can be as creative as you want to be. This high kneeling position is valid and functional. I'm closing the ankle down, closing the knee down. The foot is in plantar flexion. I can switch positions. In fact, all I need to do is listen to my body to tell me when I should switch. And if I'm paying attention to that, what you'll see is that there's no wrong way or right way to actually work. And what you'll see is that as you kind of get the cues from your body to switch from position to position, all of a sudden, what you're doing is accumulating a lot of really interesting end range hip shapes that we're trying to program back into the gym. We're trying to put it back into our movement practices. And it's one of the things that we can actually simplify the system with. If I watched TV a little bit or answered my emails or just texted or was on Facebook for about 10 minutes a night, just in some of these various different positions and shapes, what you'll see is that over time, your hips will open up, your hamstrings will open up, will start to feel better again. So if you can't get all the way down into a simple squat and work in this position, don't worry. Be at the limits of your creativity. Start easy. See if you can get about 10 minutes a day working on the ground. But that could even be a 5-minute start. Again, can I spend some time in different positions, changing my shapes, changing my function? And what you'll see over time is that your body will respond in kind. These are just some examples of how to improve your ground game.